Our hands are the most used body part at work. It's also the second most commonly injured body part at work as well. I've noticed that I say as well quite a lot. But with numbers that go up 6 digits, depicting the number of injuries sustained from hand injuries, it is quite honestly a wonder why people do not more commonly wear gloves while they're at work. So in this video, we're going to talk about hand protection and give you some examples as to when you should wear your gloves and what are some of the advantages, other than the obvious ones because you don't want your fingers and hands to get hurt, as to why you should be wearing your hand protection while at work. Our hands have 27 bones and 30 muscles, and that doesn't even count the number of connective tendons and ligaments that helps everything to work together. But since a healthy hand function is essential to everything that we do, whether at work or at home, the stakes are pretty high. Now, of the 286,810 non-fatal occupational injuries to upper extremities in 2018 involving days away from work in the private industry, that's a mouthful. 123,990 of those injuries involved the hands, and that's more than 43%. OSHA has reported that 70.9% of hand and arm injuries could have been prevented with PPE, specifically gloves, but there are still more than 70% of workers who don't wear hand protection. And for the ones that do, 30% of them don't wear the proper type of gloves for the task or the correct fit of glove. Now, if you've been doing this for quite a while, you understand what hand protection is required whenever you're doing anything with your hands. But for those that are just getting started into this field, hand protection will normally be required whenever you're working with your hands that pose the following risks: working with tools, equipment, or material that can cause cuts, lacerations, splinters, punctures, fractures, amputations, or abrasions. Working while exposed materials or agents can cause thermal burns or expose you to harmful temperatures. And working with harmful substances, dry or liquid, that can be absorbed through the skin or that can cause skin irritation, chemical burns, or similar conditions. And I think it should also be stated that you want to make sure you're wearing gloves whenever you're dealing with bodily fluids from other people or bloodborne pathogens, which would be bodily fluids from other people. Now, this list is not all-inclusive. The best place to start when you're selecting gloves for a task is to compare the hazards that you're exposed to the protective qualities of the glove that you are going to wear. Now, leather gloves or these mechanics gloves will protect you from abrasions, cuts, lacerations, and even save you from irritation and pain from simple splinters, but won't afford you any protection against liquids. Now, using gloves should not be seen as a testament to someone's manhood. Using gloves ensures that you're able to cherish the moments that having this sense of touch will allow you to fully appreciate, such as holding the hands of your children or your grandchildren, or touching the soft skin of a loved one. Now, our sense of touch may not be the most important sense that we as humans are fortunate to have, but it sure is one of the most enjoyable, and we should do everything that we can to ensure that we protect it as much as possible. Now, if you're looking for a video to teach you how to inspect your gloves and provide further information as to why you should use hand protection on a more day-to-day basis, go ahead and click the video that is up on the screen. I'll provide some other links down in the description below to some other videos that you may find interesting. And while you're down there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But go ahead and click on the video on the screen right now, and I'll see you there. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, take care of each other.